So here's the other colt I got. He showed up, just a little bit before Christmas. He's a hair taller than the other one, but he's quite a bit bigger through everywhere. You know, his head's quite a bit bigger, and his midsection and his hips quite a bit bigger. But these horses, this one hardly touched at all. You can see he's already joined up with me pretty well, which was pretty neat. I brought him into this, long narrow pen here, which isn't ideal for doing this. But you can see he's sniffing on me pretty good and stuff. But I just brought him here to the middle and lunged him around. In about 5 minutes, he had it learned to face up to me when I wanted to change direction. He didn't turn away. He put his head towards me. And then I wanted to be able to touch him, so I just held my hand out about this far, and I would ease up to him, and he'd back up, but nothing crazy. And then once he sniffed me like that, I backed all the way off to the other side of the pen, gave him 2 or 3 minutes. And then I wanted to be able to give him a stroke like this, and I just use the back of my hand starting out, because if you moving your hand around like this a lot, it'll kind of spook him a little. And then I wanted to get it to where I could walk up to him with my hand out, palm towards him, and then give him at least 3 strokes on his nose like this without him moving. It was okay if he was kind of moving his head, but I didn't want his feet to be moving. And then I'd give him a break, and you can see now he's hooked on. They call it joined up. He's pretty well joined up just in, 30 minutes. So I think he's got a good mind on him. You can see how gentle he is in his eye. He's not showing me the whites of his eye or anything like that. He's just pretty laid back and relaxed about it all, and pretty gentle about it. So I'm really liking that. So there's the new guy. Probably not going to do a whole lot more with him today, but as you can see, he didn't get lathered up or anything or breathing hard. And the other one, that guy there, it took several hours to get to where I could just kind of pet him under his chin. So it's crazy how different horses can be. That doesn't mean that this one will end up being way better than that one. They just got different personalities. So there you go. So before I decided to quit, I decided to push it a little bit further and see where all he'd let me pet him. And he's been pretty laid back about me petting him all over here. And I know to some of you this might not seem like a big deal, like, oh wow, big whoop, you're petting a horse, but this isn't a horse that was born and raised in a corral or something. He was born out in the pasture, and he was called in with other horses kind of every day to get some grain, probably starting sometime earlier this winter. But he didn't see people every day and wasn't handled much. But this just kind of goes to show you, if you breed one right, you can end up with some nice, good looking, gentle horses. So this is, like I said, it might not seem like a big deal that I can already pet and rub him all over back here. There's a lot of them that I have to start out doing this with a flag, because you just never know what they're going to do, and just being kind of back a ways from them. So it's pretty nice that he's like this already. So just thought I'd share that.